Hello, this is Chris Markin from Team Goldfinch. Today's video is discussing the competencies in Week 7 of Student Learning and Development. As we discussed this, our group came to the conclusion that the three sections that are covered in the competencies of Basic, Intermediate, and Advanced seem to follow kind of the principles that are laid out in Erikson's epigenetic principle and development trajectory. On page 154 of our text, it states that Erikson's view is that anything that grows has a ground plan. And out of this ground plan the parts arise, each part having its time and special ascendancy until all parts have arisen and form a functional whole. These notions of a ground plan seem to be how this particular competency, if not all of them, builds upon itself to create an advanced level and a good foundation and knowledge of student development and learning. In the basic section, we see that the understanding of theories and principles and practices is where it's all going to start, being able to comprehend these and have a good grasp on what the ideas are behind these theories, whether it's psychosocial, cognitive development, social identity, and so forth. It also points out that it is really important that you learn how to apply it to different groups. This would come into instance just dealing with different age, race, gender, sexual orientation, the wide variety of categories that you run into in any social interaction, any university setting, classroom, or just day-to-day lives. It's also very important in this section that you begin to be able to assess the effectiveness of what you are implementing in these practices and how the theories are playing into what you're doing. The intermediate level, clearly begins to build on what was laid in the basic foundation, much like what Erikson talks about in his trajectory theory. The next level, in intermediate again, you're going to be talking more about the effectiveness of student development and how these practices can be improved or how they are working in the department level. There's a difference that needs to be addressed between the basic level and as you move up to the intermediate level, it deals more with department. It also is important that you start doing curriculum and syllabuses based around these and how you implement them in the classroom. Moving to the last section, the advanced section, would be the culmination of this ground plan that Erikson discussed if we were to apply it to these competencies. In the last level, we look to see that this section talks about theories and practices and how at this point you should be able to explain them as a whole to larger audiences according to these competencies. This would basically being able to have the ability to pass on this information to someone that you're training, another teacher, or be able to give feedback to somebody in a constructive nature due to your exceptional knowledge and expertise on a certain area from implementing and practicing. It also would be very important that you collect data on this information and start expanding on what you can for these theories, as well as working more at a divisional, departmental, or school level. That is it from Team Goldfinch for this week. You will see at the bottom of this wiki that there are 3 questions that we can work on and look at. Thank you.